alright. I got babies. Oh, you got a dog too? Hell. I'll make sure they're alright. I got babies too, man.
That's when the car door opens and all hell breaks loose. More than 61 bullets fired in less than a minute. The man with the assault rifle hit in the leg, and Deputy Brian Potter shouts out he's been hit. Deputy Potter's disoriented, not realizing the gunman is right behind him. The gunman hammers Potters in the face with the butt of his rifle, and when Potters goes down, the gunman keeps beating his face, fracturing his sinus and orbital bones. Deputy Tyler Toman drops his spent clip, quickly reloads his gun before unloading it at the man attacking Deputy Potters.
Let there be no doubt. This individual got exact.
Is that all yeah. I'll watch it for you. He's all right. I got babies. Oh, you got a dog too? Hell. I'll make sure they're all right. I got babies too, man.
That's when the car door opens and all hell breaks loose. More than 61 bullets fired in less than a minute. The man with the assault rifle hit in the leg, and Deputy Brian Potter shouts out he's been hit. Deputy Potter's disoriented, not realizing the gunman is right behind him. The gunman hammers Potters in the face with the butt of his...
Now, this is a prime example of how the Most High is in control of every situation. If you got an automatic weapon and you have been shot and you fighting with the police or anybody, and you catch both of them with their back turned to you, you not finna hit them with no gun. You finna shoot them. You finna shoot them, man. How in the world is you hitting them with your gun? See, it was the time for this dude. The Most High was using ESAU to destroy this dude, to finish this dude, because he was out of control. How they say on Django, he like some, not on Django, on the Shotters. It's a wild dog running wild. See, that's what this 2/3 Negro, that's who he was. And this is when you get that Romans 13, where he said, what do you think he bearing the sword for? Why do you think Esau is bearing the sword? For these types of Negroes. These Negroes that is crazy out of their mind, and the Most High got to use Esau to put them down like a wild dog. See, I say like a wild bull in a net full of rage. That's what these people is. But the whole orchestration is the thing to marvel after. Because this guy, if he got all these bullets, how is he running behind these people and you hitting people upside the head when you got a whole weapon in your hand? See, because if you done ran out of bullets, what are you running up on these people for? You either gonna hit the road and run the other direction. They don't know where you at. They done lost track of where you at. The man has got a gun pointing at the whole other direction. He don't even know where you at. This guy saw you on the corner of his eye, and he turns around. But the whole thing is, this dude, this was his whole, the setup was for him. The Most High brought Esau because this dude obviously just locked the dude up. But the dude still want to go on the road of being an idiot. So the Lord sent Esau to this dude to finish him. See, that's why when you're going to Psalm 17 and 13. He say that this is the sword. The wicked is the sword of the Lord, man. And Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is the wicked. But the Lord gonna use them like he used Nebuchadnezzar, like he used Assyria, like he used the Persian. He's gonna use these heathens, these other nations, to finish these wicked jakes out here that want to reject the Most High and what he got going on. Because this is a clear situation. How do you hit this man with a gun and he done lost where you at?
Rifle, and when Potters goes down, the gunman keeps beating his face, fracturing his sinus and orbital bones. Deputy Tyler Toman drops his spent clip, quickly reloads his gun before unloading it at the man attacking Deputy Potters.
Let there be no doubt. This individual got exactly
less than a minute. The man with the assault rifle hit in the leg, and Deputy Brian Potters shouts out, opens, and all hell breaks loose. More than 61 bullets fired in less than a minute. The man with the assault rifle hit in the leg, and Deputy Brian Potters shouts out he's been hit. Deputy Potters disoriented, not realizing the gunman is right behind him. The gunman hammers Potters in the face with the butt of his rifle, and when Potters goes down, the gunman keeps beating his face, fracturing his sinus and orbital bones. Deputy Tyler Toman drops his spent clip, quickly reloads his gun before unloading it at the man attacking Deputy Potters.
Let there be no doubt. This individual got exactly what he deserved.
Let me get this verse because see this is just phenomenal. How the Most High is punishing these wicked behind jakes. It is just something to marvel at. All right, here we go. And I'm going to start at verse 2. He said, whosoever therefore resist the power, resist the ordinance of God, and they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation. Verse 3, for the rulers are not a terror to good works, but to evil. Wilt thou then not be afraid of the power? Do that which is good, and thou shalt have praise of the same. Verse 4, here we go. For he is the minister of God to thee for good. But if thou do that which is evil, be afraid. For he beareth not the sword in vain. See, it ain't he bearing the sword in vain. That's not happening. He got that sword for a purpose. Finishing on, he say, for he is the minister of God, a revenger, to execute wrath upon him that doeth evil. See, this guy was obviously doing evil. That's why he even got an automatic weapon. What do you even got a weapon for? He that live by the sword shall die by the sword. See, and this Jake, because he these booty scratching African Hamites, they not getting into them altercations like that with Esau. That's these Jakes out here. That's probably Benjamin, Judah, or Levi. But it say, he beareth not the sword in vain. He didn't give Esau the sword in vain. Now let's get that. I'll close out with when he gave Esau the sword and said this is how he's going to rule. This is how his rulership is going to be. Genesis 27. Okay. I'm at the 38th verse. He said, Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, my father. Esau lifted up his voice and wept. 39 is Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and the dew of the heaven from above. Verse 40, and by thy sword shall thou live, and shall serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion or rulership, that thou shalt break the yoke from off thy neck. See, by thy sword thou shalt live, and it shall come to pass when thou hast had the rulership. So when Esau get the rulership, he's going to bear the sword. And that's what happened. He's bearing the sword not in vain, because these jakes out here is wicked, and they gonna meet the wrath of the Most High every time. And he's using Esau to bring the wrath on them. See, this ain't something that just because he bucked the police. No, the Lord brought the police to him. The police didn't know this man had no automatic weapon. The police was talking nice to the guy. He was having a nice conversation. Oh, I got a dog. I'll take care of your dog. But the Lord sent this man. The Lord sent Esau to finish these guys, or this guy. See? And so let me get what we at, 11. Let's see here. Amos 9 and 10, and say, all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say, the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. See, that's what this Jake was saying. He's not going to be destroyed. He going to keep sinning and doing what he want to do, even though you got the prophets in every city on the corner. He going to do what he want to do. He going to keep dealing with the disobedient attitude. But it say, all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, and that's exactly what happened. This guy died by the sword because he was obviously a sinner carrying an automatic weapon with them boo-boo locks in his head. Some, what you call it, a Buddhist or Hindu custom. Smoking grass and herbs all day. That's the Most High's judgment on this man. Now let me get that in Proverbs. I'm going to end on that. I keep saying I'm going to end. Proverbs 29:26. It says, many seek the ruler's favor, but every man's judgment cometh from the Lord. See? Every man. If you getting bullets all in your butt, those bullets came from the Lord. See? Those bullets came from the Lord. Let me get 16 and 4. Just thinking about how that powerful that is. Verse 4 say, the Lord has made all things for himself. Yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil. See, that bad day for this wicked Jake, he was going to have to deal with the wicked. The Most High made this wicked to be a sword to these wicked Jakes. This wicked Edomite to be a sword and a punisher to these wicked Israelites. The blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, descendants of slaves who go back to the nation of Israel. These are the ones that the Most High is punishing for being wicked. All the sinners of his people shall die by the sword. Now I'm going to leave it there for real. All praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Rekakadash. Double honors to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to the elect worldwide. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.